Advice for students going on a short-term exchange.
My advice would be to definitely do a little bit of research, not only about the possible program, but the professor taking you, because I chose this one specifically because Professor Wolters lived in Portugal, and we really got a good grasp on the culture of Portugal, I think, compared to other study abroads that are more just like based on companies and things.
Cool.
Definitely make sure to try out the different restaurants and the types of food here. Anywhere you go, actually, I'm sure has great food. And make sure you have small change for the taxis and other things like that. Make sure you bring around enough cash to buy yourself something nice. Yeah, that's what I learned.
Wear good walking shoes.
Can't beat that. That's always good advice.
Try to learn the language. I know like Portuguese is really similar to Spanish, so that's how I got through, but really learn some basic language skills here.
Despite the language barrier, don't be afraid to explore. You can find a cool shop or restaurant just by going into it. Don't be afraid.
Make each day count, even if you're tired. Wake up early, go to sleep late, just so you get to explore the whole city and make your short-term trip count.
Cool.
Take advantage of every opportunity that comes up and see as much as you possibly can.
Make sure to keep your valuables in your bag, and if you do keep them in your pocket, make sure to check on them before you leave a taxi or any other thing that will leave.
Okay.
I would suggest learn some names of the food in Portuguese beforehand, because some restaurants don't offer English menu.
Okay.
I learned that change is clutch, whether we're splitting a taxi or grabbing a pastry, and it's not worth it to be stingy about money because it's all about the experience.
I found that you can learn something from everyone that you meet, whether it's a taxi driver, another student that you meet just walking around. And it's really interesting to kind of take their information, their advice on what they've experienced here and the places to go. Also, on the last day we learned that sometimes at restaurants you can get free water if you ask for tap water with ice, and then you get water with ice and it's free, and you don't have to pay for the warm water in the bottles.
No matter how silly you might think you sound, make sure you to try and speak the language. The locals really appreciate it when you at least try and speak their language, and you will find out that most of them do speak English and are willing to help you.
Okay, who's that?
Try everything from the food. You never know when you'll be back in Portugal, and you only live once.
There you go.
Find out like what's acceptable to tip, because you want to be polite and you don't want to over tip either.
Okay.
Something about food? Oh, try everything authentic. Try the real Portuguese food. Unlike someone who just try American food all the time.
All right.
Obrigado from Portugal.
So, for more information on Portugal and other places in Europe, please check us out at our website at www.woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter and Facebook. Bye from the Sporting Stadium, Jose Avelada. Bye.